If you have too many interests, you're not broken. You're not confused. You're not undisciplined. You're early. Because the world is shifting, and the old advice people keep shouting at you, pick one thing. Focus. Commit. Was built for a world that doesn't exist anymore. In the old world, careers were ladders. You choose one lane. You climb slowly. You stay in your lane for 30 years. And if you changed lanes, people called you unstable. But the new world doesn't reward one straight line. It rewards leverage. It rewards combinations. It rewards people who can connect dots. So today I want to answer one question honestly. What is the future for people with too many interests? And I'm not going to give you motivational fluff. I'm going to give you a framework, a system, so your curiosity stops feeling like chaos and starts becoming an advantage. If you've ever felt like you're interested in everything and committed to nothing, comment me, because you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not doomed. 1. Why you feel lost. Let's define the real problem. People with many interests don't struggle because they love too many things. They struggle because they don't know how to organize their interests. So life feels like this. You get obsessed with something. A new skill, a new topic, a new career idea. You dive in. You learn fast. You feel alive. Then 2 things happen. 1, the beginner dopamine fades. The newness disappears. It becomes routine. And your brain whispers, next. 2, you meet resistance. You realize you're not instantly great, and you start feeling behind. So you switch to protect your ego. And after a few years of this, you start telling yourself a painful story. I can't stick to anything. I'll never be successful. I'm just not built for focus. But that's the wrong diagnosis. The real diagnosis is you have power with no structure. You are a high potential engine with no steering wheel. So the goal of this video is not to force you into one interest. The goal is to build a career strategy that turns multiple interests into one direction. Because here's the truth. Curiosity is not the enemy. Chaos is the enemy. Part 2. The old career model is dying. The reason you feel like you don't fit is because society is still using old career rules. Old model, pick one identity, one job title, one ladder. But technology has destroyed the ladder. Jobs change faster than degrees. Industries evolve faster than training programs. And AI is accelerating everything. Here's what AI is doing right now. It is replacing tasks that are purely mechanical. Tasks that rely on one narrow skill. Tasks that can be repeated in a predictable way. So the one skill only strategy is becoming fragile. But at the same time, AI is creating a new advantage. If you can combine skills, if you can think across domains, if you can communicate, design, strategize, and execute, you become hard to replace. Because AI can generate pieces, but it still struggles to connect them into a coherent strategy for a real human problem. That's where multi-interest people win, not because they're scattered, but because they can build a unique combination. So the future is not find your one true passion. The future is build your unique skill stack. 3, the M-shaped future. Let's talk about the model that actually works for multi-interest people. Imagine skills as columns. Some people are I-shaped. One column, one skill, one depth. Some people are T-shaped. One deep skill, plus some general knowledge. But for people like you, multi-interest people, the best model is M-shaped. M-shaped means you build 2 to 4 strong skill pillars. Not world-class in every pillar, just strong enough to combine them into a rare package. Because the market doesn't only pay for skill, it pays for results. And results come from combinations. Let me give you examples. Writing plus psychology plus simple editing plus SEO equals you can build a YouTube channel like the one you're studying. You don't need Hollywood production, you need packaging plus retention plus clarity. Design plus marketing plus AI tools plus storytelling equals you become a one-person creative agency. You can sell content, you can build brands, you can create offers. Data plus domain knowledge plus communication equals you become a strategist, analyst, consultant. You can explain complex things in simple ways. That's rare. This is what makes M-shaped powerful. No one else has your exact combination. And that combination becomes your identity. Not I do everything, but I do this outcome with this stack. So the future for people with too many interests is not confusion. It's a career built on stacking. 4. The 3 traps that destroy multi-interest people. Now here's the part most people avoid. The traps that make your interests feel like a curse. Trap Hasson. Starting from 0 every time. You keep switching so hard that you never accumulate momentum. You learn basics in 10 things, but you never build a stack. Trap Hash 2. Expecting instant mastery. You're smart, so you learn fast early. Then you hit the messy middle, and you hate it. So you switch to something new to feel smart again. Trap Dièse 3. No main axis. No direction. So every interest competes with every other interest, and your life becomes a never-ending menu. You're not building, you're sampling. So the fix is not stop having interests. The fix is choose a direction so your interests stop fighting and start serving. 5. The 3-step strategy. Here's the strategy that works in the real world. Step 1. Choose a main axis, one direction. This is the biggest decision, not one passion. One direction. A direction is where the money and the output live. Examples: YouTube content machine, freelance services, a product, business, a career path in a specific industry. You're not choosing this to kill your other interests. You're choosing it to organize them. Because if you don't choose a main axis, your life chooses for you, and it chooses chaos. So ask, what direction would I be proud to build for 12 months? Not forever, 12 months. Step 2, pick 2-3 supporting skills, your pillars. Now you choose 2 to 3 skills that support your axis. If your axis is YouTube, writing plus storytelling plus research plus basic editing plus thumbnails. If your axis is freelance, a core service plus communication plus packaging plus delivery. If your axis is business, offer design plus marketing plus operations. Your goal is not to master everything. Your goal is to build a stack that produces outcomes. Step 3, package into a clear role. This is what most multi-interest people refuse to do, and that's why they stay stuck. You need to be able to say one sentence. I help get using, forget using. Examples. I help YouTube creators increase retention using psychology-based scripting. I help busy professionals build simple systems for focus and productivity. I help brands create short-form content using AI plus storytelling. If you can't say this, you'll always feel scattered, because you'll always be a person with interests, not a person with an outcome. The market doesn't pay for interests. It pays for outcomes. 6, how to execute without burnout. Now, let's handle the fear you're thinking right now. Okay, but how do I stick to one direction when I get bored? Good question. Here's the answer. You don't stick by forcing motivation. You stick by building a system. Use the minimum action rule. Every day, do the smallest action that keeps momentum alive. 10 minutes, 1 paragraph, 1 upload step, 1 client message, 1 design draft. Your job is not to feel inspired. Your job is to show up. And here's the key for multi-interest people. You don't need to remove variety. You need to control it. Rule: 80% of your work goes to the main axis. 20% is exploration. That 20% keeps you alive. It keeps your curiosity satisfied. It prevents burnout, but 80% builds the future. If you reverse it 20% main, 80% exploration, you will live in chaos forever. So give your brain what it needs without letting it destroy your direction. 7-day starter plan. Let's make this practical. Here's a simple 7-day plan. Day 1, choose your main axis, 12 months. Write it down. Day 2, pick your 2-3 supporting skills. Write your stack. Day 3, write your 1-sentence package. I help get using. Day 4, Do minimum action for 10 minutes toward your axis. Day 5, do it again, same 10 minutes. Day 6, prepare your environment. Remove one distraction. Make the next action easy. Day 7, review. Did you move? Did you show up? Did you prove trust? Because your first win is not money. Your first win is identity. I am the kind of person who shows up. That's how the future is built. So what is the future for people with too many interests? It's not chaos. It's not confusion. It's not choosing one passion and killing the rest. It's direction plus stacking. Pick one main axis. Stack 2-3 supporting skills. Package your outcome and show up with minimum action. Anyone can start, but the real winners are the ones who stay. If you want the next video, how to choose your main axis in 10 minutes, comment next.